And hey guys, Iron here. We're playing some Mount and Blade again. Part 5, I think? Yeah, part 5. With me, I have my buddy Talin. Say hi, Talin.
Oh, guys.
Now, he's going to be in a lot of my PC game videos because he's the friend I play the most with on Steam. And you'll notice the very similar amount of banter that me and him have compared to my real-life friends, if not we have more, but that's how it is. As you guys can see, we're already getting attacked by fucking Sea Raiders.
Oh, that's a lovely way to start a video.
Unfortunately for them, I'm in full plate armor, so they can't do jack shit. Except with throwing javelin, that could do shit.
Javelin, you can't hurt me. Takes javelin to face. Okay, never mind.
Honestly, in part 3, I think it was, I was getting so royally fucked it wasn't even funny. So when part 3 is uploaded, you're gonna love to laugh at my fails, Talon, I'm sure. And I'll allow it.
Nova 8's 4.0 added a feature in which, I think it's, no, not Nova 8's, it's the newest update for the last days of the Third Age. I made the mistake of turning on, so you know how lords can physically die, when they permanently die?
Yes.
Under the options, there's an ability to make it so that your character can die as well.
Did you die?
For realism, I turned that on. Well, I was playing as an Isengard Berserker, and I may or may not have charged a Rohan Cavline.
And you kicked the bucket?
And, well, I mean, they cut me down eventually, but I took like 40 of them with me.
Wow. It's quite a few.
Oh, you should warn them now. If Prince ever does a video for Full Invasion 2...
I'm going to, dude. Next time we play it, we're recording. I can promise you that.
Yeah, because, you're gonna learn very quickly that when me and Prince are given the ability to use a long weapon that does a decent amount of damage, we will literally solo the entire wave. We've done that as China using China's glaives, which do 62 damage each.
That was one of the most fun games I've ever played a Full Invasion, though.
Yeah, we the two of us took down a wave of 300. And then I have a habit of doing the same thing using the Naginata as Japan.
I'm usually the gunner to support him when it comes to playing Japan, because I like ranged weapons. Even though, as you guys can see in this video, I'm not using ranged weapons, I'm using... Ooh, holy shit, a queer wheelie. That's a nice drop of loot.
Where he's mainly the archer, I'm the lancer. I'm the dude on horseback with the lance and the sword, just cutting people down.
And I'm usually a supporting role, because I love horse archery in this game, it's a lot of fun.
Yeah. Like, if we ever play the Lord of the Rings matchup, which gives me the chance to play Rohan, or it's like a full-on Rohan game, you will quickly notice that I am usually 20 to 30 kills ahead of everyone else.
Except for that one time that we were in equal standings when it came to kills, but then I got kicked down a mountain and I died.
You missed it. Me and Emperor, back when I was still in the Alliance, and I had a 100 kill lead over the next highest person.
Jeez, man. Which I believe, because I've seen you with a lead almost as ridiculous as that before.
Yeah. The moment you give me a lance, it's game over.
Game over, man. Well, I guess you do well playing this character then, because I got myself a pretty lance and a giant axe. Or rather, our Bardiche. Bardiche or Bardiche? Bardiche. I'm gonna go with Bardiche.
In my Nova 8's game at the moment, I have a legendary sword that does 64 damage a swing.
Jesus Christ.
And I combined that with my real lock pistol. So...
Oh wait, when did the pistol spawn in for you in your game?
You have to go into taverns. There should be a firearms dealer.
Ah. That's a new feature.
Actually, that was in the other version as well.
Was it? I used to be able to buy pistols from the shops.
No. The only ways to really get a pistol easily is some of the towns give them out for winning first place in a tourney, and finding the guns, the firearm seller in the tavern. They added some new custom sellers as well.
I need to get myself a musket for my character Nova Atis.
Just mind you that you can't use a musket on horseback.
That's fine. I'll go with the pistol if I need to. Honestly, I'm trying to play a conquistador character.
Yeah. In 4.0, they added a jihad merchant who has really cool, unique armor for a Serenid. If you want to play a Serenid character,
it's like the Crusader guys, right?
Yeah, it's the opposite of the Crusader.
These assholes just raided my village.
Also, when I get my channel working, if I get my channel working, don't just give up and make a new one. You might notice that in a lot of my games I play, if it's for Mount and Blade Warband, you're gonna notice me naming my kingdom a lot the Empire of Tirith, because there's a funny story behind that one. I decided to do a slight roleplay for the Game of Thrones mod, in which my character's name was Adrian Tirith.
Oh, that's where the Adrian Tirith came from when you're playing native. Okay.
Yeah. And I took over the world, and then I renamed the kingdom from House Tirith to the Empire of Tirith. And in every game I have played since, I have named my first kingdom the Empire of Tirith.
I usually name my kingdom the Kingdom of Calradia.
No, I just my favorite though was in the last days of the Third Age. I created an army of Gondorians and I took over Gondor.
How? How'd you do the last days of the Third Age?
This is gonna sound really bad, but if you turn on the cheat menu and you become an enemy with a faction, if you sneak into the town, one of the options under the cheat menu is besiege the town.
Oh, that's really good for me to know, dude. Oh, now with that, I may actually start up fucking Last Days of the Third Age series thanks to that. I wanted to do it before, but
yeah, just mind you, you'll be playing with cheats on.
That's fine.
That's the only way to do it.
That's fine. I won't cheat with anything except besieging places.
Yeah. The only reason I had the cheat menu on was because I wanted to test out all the different factions really quickly to find out which one I liked best.
I'm trying to do all of my YouTube series fully legit, if I can.
Yeah, I didn't do a series on it. I just wanted to figure out which faction I would like playing as the best.
Oh yeah,
Which surprisingly wasn't Rohan. It surprisingly wasn't Rohan.
Who was it?
It was the dwarves.
Wow.
The dwarves. They're overpowered. I think a small group of dwarves. Like I had a party of 60 dwarves, and I decided to fight a party of there's about 200 orc Kai berserkers. My 60 dwarves slaughtered them.
I can imagine. Victory!
Though my second favorite one was Arnor. Arnor is overpowered as well. You have the Dunedain Rangers.
Come together, Dunedain.
The Arnorian Knights and the Arnorians Kingsguard. Oh, Kingsguard, they might be just Royal Swordsmen. Are ridiculously strong.
You know, I think I'll do a TLD series then.
If you're gonna do one as Gondor,
I'm not doing Gondor. No,
recommend...
Gondor is overdone as fuck. I'm gonna go with Dale or the Mirkwood Elves or something.
Dale is underpowered. The highest I've seen their armor reach is 38.
Well, it could be interesting. And yeah, if I do a TLD series, I'll do a Dale. Because I don't see anybody doing Dale on YouTube. But if I decide not to do them, I'll go with the Mirkwood Elves, I think.
When I did Gondor, I chose one group, and that was the only group I recruited from.
That's what I usually do.
I can't remember the name of the group, but it's just below Blackroot Vale.
Lambden?
It's another... I think they had really good knights. It wasn't
It wasn't Glamroth?
No.
Yeah, it must have been Lambden then.
I think their armor was either green or blue.
If it's blue, it was Lambden. There's Peneth Gellin, though.
Yeah, I think it was Peneth Gellin.
Oh.
The knights for Peneth Gellin are strong. I was tearing through orcs. Though, if you want to go archers, you've either got to go straight Gondor and go for the Olympian Rangers, or you've got to go for the Blackroot Vale.
Blackroot Vale's kinda cool, so that'd be fine. Yeah, I don't usually go archers unless I'm elves, though, when I'm playing TLT.
Oh no, the Olympian Rangers and Blackroot Vale are ridiculously overpowered.
To get to
let's just say I took I think it was like a 50-man army of them each, 2 different armies, 50 each, and I put them against, once again, Uruk-hai Berserkers. They wiped them out before they even got halfway to them. And there was like 200 of them.
I can imagine that. Archers are super strong in TLD.
Yeah. They're almost strong to the point of being broken.
It's true, though, because most of the strong evil units don't have shields. Playing the Corsairs, though, is a hell ride, so I don't recommend trying them. They're a pain in the ass to play. You just have so few units you can get because tiny bit of land they have.
That's like trying to play as Rune.
And Gondor just outclasses you so much, it's not even fun playing the Corsairs.
Rune is stupid.
Yeah.
I mean, Rune, like, the main units for Rune that you see in the lore and in the movies and the books, they're always described having either golden or black armor. The rune in the mod is more barbarian than they are in Rune again.
Well, as much as I'd like to bitch at the developers of that mod for doing something like that, I honestly can't because they work their asses off for it. And it's probably the best Lord of the Rings mod we have access to when it comes to this game.
Yeah. We need...
We have plenty of mods. Most of them are just complete garbage, though. Blood in the West is a prime example. It's so broken I can't even play an elf.
Yeah. And you spawn as an elf and you get no equipment to start off with. You get slaughtered by everybody in the kill.
Go, boom, Raider Cavalry. I got my beautiful Nordic Cavalry.
Oh, dude, I should tell you this now. Nova 8 they completely refined the custom troop trees.
Did they?
Though now it's a little broken because you can get your noble knights in 4 days.
Well, it's good that you can finally get your fucking troops with that.
Oh, no, that's only the noble knights. The spearsmen still take like 17 days.
What the hell?
But usually that means they're incredibly broken.
I love being able to have my own custom troop tree, but if I'm gonna go with custom troops, I'd rather go tokens Calradia, because I can do whatever I want with those troops, and it doesn't take me forever and a half to get them.
one of my other favorite things that they've done is you no longer start with any of Mithildrian on the map. Like, you know the island's there, you can see the island, but you can't see the towns on it.
Yeah,
So they did what they did to the Aztecs.
But the question is, did they fix the
sense.
new towns where you could actually do things in them?
That's a nice head you have on your shoulders.
Sort of.
Can you actually go to the marketplace and stuff?
You can go to the marketplace, you just can't get to the tavern.
I can live without the tavern as long as I can go sell my shit if I conquer them.
That's actually not a problem. The reason they don't have a tavern is because they're meant to be like a newer city. If you take control of that city, the tavern and everything are one of the owners. It's not a glitch, it's a feature.
All this time I thought it was just a stupid ass glitch.
Though I did find an interesting glitch. You know, one of the castles at the very edge of Mithildrian. I went to siege it, and I couldn't take the castle. Like, I had to turn on the cheat menu in order to take the castle, because the castle was floating 25 feet in the sky.
Well?
Yeah. The ladder's on the ground and they didn't reach the top of the walls. I had to cheat to take the castle. There was no other way to do it.
Well then. Hopefully we'll fix that up in the next patch they get.
Yeah. Because I don't like playing with the cheat menu on. Because then people are like, oh, he didn't get that much money by fighting people. He just controlled X-ed.
The only way I'm actually gonna cheat in a Mount and Blade series is gonna be if I want to do a certain type of roleplay series.
Yeah.
Namely a narrative let's play, which I'll do one of these days, because I've been watching Officially Devin and I fucking love that concept.
So, another thing that's really cool about No Greatest is you can completely customize the armor and weapons for the troops that you for your faction.
Oh, I already knew that part.
Yeah, but they made it better. You can now also, if you wish to, if you wanted to change up your troops just a little bit, make them a little better, you can actually now change their skills using the cheat menu.
Oh, or I could just go to my fancy little editor and do it there. Which I've done to make a fuck ton of new units and stuff in this version of the Diplomacy mod. Which I explained to you guys, talk to you viewers, in the first episode.
The best thing I like about the betas with its troop trees is, if you want to theme your kingdom off of something, they have plenty of armor and everything. I mean, they added, I think, 60 plus new types of armor in this update. There's a bunch of Renaissance costumes, which look beautiful. And you can actually make some really cool looking units now. Like, what I did in the playfield I'm doing now, which I'm not recording, which I wish I was, I rebuilt a lot of the Roman influenced things, and I got a lot of gear. So I founded my kingdom finally, and my troops look like Romans.
Ooh.
And I'm like, this is beautiful. I don't have to do anything. They already look like Romans.
Well, the problem with the Roman gear is that I can't find it to save my life when I'm playing.
You have to. It takes a lot of time and patience. But
Patience, huh?
I found some. Yeah, I found some interesting things though in the new update as well. Going into taverns, they introduced a lot of new religions as well. Like, you can't choose these religions to start off with, but if you go into a tavern, I found a Judaism monk.
A Jew? Okay, a Jewish monk.
Yeah. So I could change the religion of Judaism.
Ooh. That sounds cool.
I haven't found any others though, but I know there's others in there because I've looked through the config files.
Let me check how long this recording's been going for. 20 minutes? Perfect, I can go for about 10 more minutes.
And I believe now that if you find the sacred gladius, you can slowly begin to turn your religion toward the old gods.
Oh, that's pretty cool. I quite like
Also,
that.
have I mentioned the cannons?
Yes, you have. I haven't
if you
used
go
them
into-
before, but are they cool?
Yeah. They have actual physics though, so cannons in a mountainous area don't work.
That's fine. And
It
time to fight a lord right now. Okay. Boyar Nelag. We're fighting the second lord of the game.
The interesting thing about the cannons is you have to buy the cannonballs, the cannons, and the gunpowder from weapons and goods, merchants. So they take up space in your inventory. They don't come with units.
Then you need special cannoneer units to make them work, right?
Yeah, which you recruit from the taverns. And the cannoneers now have tiers as well. The highest of them is cannoneers. You're able to load the cannons and fire the cannons incredibly quickly.
Oh, I think I see the bigger lord.
I'm sad to say it, but they nerfed my rapier. The rapier that once did. My character in my last game, the last version, was an English musketeer. He had a rapier and a musket. The musket did 50. The musket did 50. Or not musket. The rapier did 50 pierce damage.
50? Jesus.
Now it only does 40. But I don't need it anymore, seeing how I have the Aether, which is a bastard sword that does 60 damage, but it requires 30 strength to use.
God damn!
So you can guess what I put all of my points into.
I usually go 21 strength and then roll from there in my games, honestly.
If you want the legendary weapons, you gotta go straight up to 30.
Which I will do when I play Novatus, for sure.
Because the balanced Aether does 64. 64 and 54. 64 cut, 54 pierce.
Jeez.
Yeah, and once you have 30 power, 30 strength, you can pretty much get 10 and 10 power strike and iron flesh, and you become a one-man army.
I'm already a one-man army with 7 iron flesh and 7 power strike. I can imagine how good it'd be with 10.
Yeah, at 10, I survived the lance strike and still had 75% of my health.
You survived the couch lance. Damn.
Yes, and had 75% of my health. My armor also does 68 protect.
Okay.
I have lordly plate armor.
Jesus.
I gave Theodwin lordly half gothic.
Remind me
It
not to
does
fuck
60.
with your character in that game. Oh wait, not
Yeah,
game, mod.
He's in complete lordly gear. He's overpowered beyond belief. The main reason, how I got to that was I started the game as a merchant. I bought from one place cheap, and I sold for a lot more in a different place. And then once I had the money, I started buying property and renting out the property. So each week, I continuously got more money. And eventually, I owned property in every town, had 4 colonies, a farm, and a castle.
Oh, speaking of colonies, how did they work? they any different now?
As far as I can, well, you get to custom place the buildings now.
Oh, lovely.
It became a city builder.
Well, that seems kind of fun, actually.
And it is.
Oh no, bandits!
And they fixed research. You can actually do research now. Because in the last version, researching was broken, and you couldn't go up the technology. Though the Crusader armor is still completely underpowered.
Well, I could always go into the Morg's editor and edit it there if I need to.
Yeah.
Which is the editor I use, guys, to make all these custom units, custom equipment, and all that stuff.
Oh, also I should mention, I have a champion horse that has 44 speed and 60 what's it called?
Charge?
Yeah, 60 charge.
Fuck.
I just plow through enemies.
Jeez, man.
My character is using a sword and shield and then a wheel-lock pistol with 10 bullets. In all honesty, I could forgo the shield for another 10 bullets because it's the Aether is a bastard sword.
Right.
But adding 10 more bullets would take an already overpowered character to a whole new level.
Well, you got a fair point there, honestly. Let's be real here.
Like, I just hope that Bannerlord gets a
Holy
co-op campaign.
balls! That is a lot of footmen in a garrison. 103 Nord footmen in the garrison of Tyr. What the hell are they doing?
What I hope for is that if we get co-op campaign in Bannerlord, that they redo
probably
Nova
will be.
Aetus. Yeah, I hope they redo Nova Aetus for Bannerlord, because with the custom troop trees and everything, and the research, the amount of different kingdoms you would see popping up.
That'd be
Plus,
hella
with the
fun.
fact that
Hold on one second, guys.
Plus, with the fact that the Bannerlord devs mentioned that you can now make map sizes up to 6 times more than what they were.
Jesus Christ.
So, imagine the number, or the amount of land that the people from Nova Aetus would have to work with. All
If only
the
you could-
factions.
Now all you can do is that's where you can build your own towns and cities and villages and start your own kingdom that way instead of conquering something that's already existing. I think that'd be fucking interesting as shit.
I mean, you have to remember, in Nova Aetus, you can already build colonies, a castle, and a farm.
Correction.
I'm sure.
You can build 6 castles in Nova Aetus now.
Yeah. I'm sure with.
Count them 6 fucking castles. That's insane.
I'm sure with the amount of new things in Bannerlord, the group who made Nova Aetus is going to be able to make it so that you can make entire towns and cities.
That would be awesome. I'd love to build from scratch and rule my kingdom that way. I love the idea of starting from the bottom to becoming a king of a vast land of my own custom creation.
You kidding me? We could form the 3 princedoms of the fallen.
Oh my god, we could. That'd be fucking beautiful.
Oh my god. We would have to fight the Almighty.
I just thought of something. I could put you as a companion in one of these games one of these days.
You would have to give my character, though, the Aether and his lordly claim.
Dude, I have Morg's editor. I can do that with the greatest of ease.
The character I'm playing now in the game is called Aaron Tira.
Well, of course I'm not going to give him those exact stat line, because having an overpowered commander like that wouldn't be any fun.
Just leave him without his horse. You can just make him a tank.
Oh god. Make you a lord in my game here.
Yeah, that's awesome. What I was thinking. Make him a lord. I mean, my character already has a leadership of 5. I think it's 6 actually.
Well, I did some editing in the software, and now all the noble companions in the diplomacy have 5 leadership right off the bat. So sick of having puny little lord armies of my companions of like 20 guys.
You'd have to edit those so that my character is already technically a lord. That way it doesn't affect other lords joining you.
I could easily do that. That'd be no problem at all. I just have to find the noble companions and rename one, redistribute the skill points and all that garbage.
Yeah, Theodwin, because Theodwin is he's a prince already. Lord.
I will take from your skull.
Or technically, I could just send you the game file for my character, and it should just add him as an entirely new companion. Though I would have to do a bit of work to turn him into a companion, because I need to re-edit or need to recreate the dialogue lines.
Oh, I won't worry about that, because I can just set up all the skills I need to set up by taking over one companion's spot. If I had more of a Mount and Blade following, I'd probably let my viewers submit characters to put them in my game.
Yeah. Going back to the multiplayer Nova 80's game, we would have to
Talin,
invite...
Want me to put you in this Let's Play series? I mean, as a companion character, of course.
Good. If you're going to make Talin, then you would probably have to be a sword and shield and with a lance.
No problem. That's what I usually give my companions anyway. Sword, shield, lance, and two-handed.
Also, I enjoy using javelins sometimes.
Ooh, jabbies. I'm not big on jabbies, but they're fun if you can actually use them effectively.
Yeah, going back to the multiplayer Barbados game, we would have the 3 princedoms of the Fallen. We would have the full-on alliance with all the different houses.
Oh god.
We'd have to invite Gondor. We couldn't leave Gondor out.
Ooh, viewers, I see another prime target. Poor Boyar Relcha. I think I already killed him once in this game. Wait, no, I haven't killed him yet.
And, I mean, if we do end up getting a club campaign, a massive map for, and Novatus gets recreated, we could bring in some of your viewers to be lords.
That'd be pretty cool. It'd just be a matter of if I have, enough of Mount and Blade following on the channel by then, and if I do, I'll happily bring the viewers into the series. I'd love to have my viewers play with me. I'd love it. It'd be fun as hell.
You could have some of them serving in the a couple of them as lords.
A couple of them as mercenaries, or traders, or diplomats of the Empire.
Caravan masters.
They could make me my city some nice money, which I'd be nice and okay with. And I'd love to fight side by side with my beautiful fans.
Then again, there's also some of those viewers who would want nothing more
than to kill me.
Abandon your territory. Yeah, just become master bandits in your territory.
I'd say, you little scallywags, I still love you, but I'm gonna kill you.
I'm gonna take you and I'm gonna put you in jail.
Or rather, put you to the sword.
Yeah, because technically, if you capture prisoners in Omedas, you do have the option to execute, don't you?
Wait, I can execute people in Nova Aetus?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm gonna be...
You capture... Wait, you can't execute lords at the moment, but they mentioned they wanted to bring it in. But, if you capture a large amount of prisoners, you can execute them for prestige.
Shit. That sounds fun. Just like,
It
you wanna
doesn't
fuck
give
with me?
you as
This is what's
much-
gonna happen to you.
It doesn't give you as much prestige though as releasing them, which is weird.
I can imagine, because
executing them
they'd probably
would give
praise
you-
your name if you let them free and didn't kill them. Alright, let me check the length of this recording. 35 minutes. Alright, I'm gonna end this episode off here, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching, and ciao for now.